Pocasset has played the two teams kind of at the bottom of the district. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how this game shakes out. Talked to Coach Hanna today about some of the keys to the ball game. And he kind of talked about all right, about to get underway here in the top of the first inning. Comets lineup for today's game will be led off by senior number 21, Callista Kirchhoff, followed by
low and outside, ball one.
Kelly Kirchhoff popped up to shortstop, get the first out of the game for the Comets. Now up to bat Sophie Barrett. Squared up to bunt that ball down, foul ball. It's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike on Sophie. Pitches down low and away for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on Sophie. Of course, Amber Pocasset last year, state quarterfinalist, got beat in the first round of the state tournament. 2 years ago, they were the state champions in Class 2A softball. Pitch foul down the third baseline, foul ball. Going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes on Sophie. 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Here steps up, foul ball. Straight back out of play. Sophie's going to get another opportunity here to make something happen for the Comets here in the top of the first inning. Pitch, ground ball. Third baseman fills it, throws it over to first, 5-3. In time for the put out. That'll be the second out of the inning.
That's a good snag and throw there.
Yeah, good play there. Good at bat there by Sophie. Couple foul balls, saw a lot of pitches. Got the ball down, but just a nice little play there by that third baseman. Got 2 outs. Going to bring up junior first baseman Sierra Weathers for the Comets. First pitch is up high for ball 1. Second pitch in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Sierra. Sierra's kind of found her way, moved up the lineup here. She'd been batting about the 5-6 hole, moved up to the 3rd hole. Been hitting the ball really well for the Comets. A little late on that swing there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Going to have to speed the swing up just a little bit.
That's a pretty good pitch there.
Pretty good pitch, pretty good speed. First time around, it takes a little bit of getting used to speed and the motion of the pitcher. Ball 2. Ball was up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here at the top of the first inning. Pitch, foul ball down the first baseline, drifting towards the dugout. Foul ball. First baseman couldn't quite come up with that for the 3rd out of the inning, so Sierra will still have some life here, an opportunity to try to get something going here with 2 outs in the top of the first for the Comets. Pitch called, strike 3. Got her looking. 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the first for the Lady Comets. We head to the bottom of the first inning. 0-0 is our score.
Free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
All right, well, welcome back here to the bottom of the first inning here at Amber, Oklahoma for today's Class 2A District 3 battle of teams that are tied for first place. Comets on top of the first inning went 3 up and 3 down.
And first out, Sierra Weathers.
First out, ball's popped up, caught by Sierra Weathers. Apologize for some of our technical issues. Anytime we're relying upon internet, sometimes it can be a little tricky to get good connection.
I want to remind our listeners that if there is any disruption to the feed, if you will simply refresh your page or refresh your app, you should be able to get right back with our stream.
First pitch to Carpenter is outside for ball 1. Again, bottom of the first inning, 1 out, nobody on base here for bat for the Panthers. First pitch, ball 1 inside. Second pitch. Another foul ball. We're going to do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat. Again, one of the things that you want to do as a batter is when you get 2 strikes, foul off a lot of pitches. More pitches you make that other pitch throw. It's a warm evening. More pitches you make them throw, the more comfortable you get with speed and motion and all the different pitches. Another foul ball. We're going to do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
These are the kind of at-bats a lot of times that turn into hits, base hits.
Yeah, the more pitches you see, just the more comfortable you get with what she's throwing. The ground ball down the third baseline. Foul ball. Just left of the base there. Again, Nate makes a good point there. You know, it just seems like these types of just a good battle. Like who's going to win this battle? Pitcher versus batter. You know, 2 balls, 2 absolutely good at bat right there. Good battle by both players. So after the first inning, Comets 0, Panthers 0. We go to the top of the second.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
They don't have any Wi-Fi.
All right, welcome back to the top of the second inning. 0-0 is our score. Again, as we get into the flow of this ball game, one of the things interested to see is how will the Lady Comets find. Pitches down in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Going down there in the dirt, trying to see if they get her chase on that one.
The Lady Comets kind of rotating back and forth between those 2 spots. Today she's at third base. Pitch a little low and away for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty good to take right there after seeing those first 2 call for a strike.
Pretty good take. I'm sure Coach Hans probably saying that might be a little bit too close to be taken with 2 strikes.
Yep.
Pitch fouled off. Good job there to get a little piece of it. Again, just keep battling up there. Find a way. Battle. Foul it off. More pitches you see, the better chance you have to get on base. Pitch, foul ball down the first baseline, just past Coach Martinez there. Hinton's glad to have Monica Martinez over a first-year coach, first year at Hinton. Teaches over there in the middle school. It's going to help with our softball and girls basketball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. On number 8, Charlie Van Huss. Pitch, ground ball into the gap to the right field. It's going to be a base hit if she can outrun it. Throw to first is in time, and they get her. Tough play there. One of the tough outs you get in a fast pitch softball. Great hit by Charlie to the right fielder, but put so close and so short. Those hard hits like that, the right fielder has a chance to field it, throw it to first, and in that case, it kind of come back to get us. But if you're Coach Hanna, you live with that hit. That was a good hit for Charlie. So we'll go to the All right. Looks like we're back connected here. Number 7, Muncie led off the bottom of the second inning with the pop up to Weathers at first base. Now we're up to Keeling. She hits a pop fly to center field. Barrett calls everybody off. She makes the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning for Ampo. Number 18, Shat up to bat for Ampo. See if MJ can get another 3 up and 3 down quick inning here. First pitch, squares up to bunt. Ball's bunted, foul down the first baseline for the first strike. Again, Coach Hanna, one of the things he talked about, Ampo likes to execute and run the short game. They like to bunt the ball. First time so far they've squared around to bunt. Something to kind of watch as this game goes on. Second pitch is outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the second inning. We've got 2 outs. Little check swing, swing right there for foul ball. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wasn't really committed to swinging, but just got just enough of that barrel of the bat out and go over the plate to get a foul ball for the second strike of the inning. Pitch, little square bunt down the first baseline, foul ball. And do it again. Not really a swing, but not really a bunt right there was the call. So we're going to do the pitch and the play all over again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch, swung on and missed, foul ball. Going to do it all again. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ampo really fouling off a lot of pitches early this evening.
Yeah, this is, they had a first inning, 3-hole batter. Harris had like a 13, 14 pitch at bat. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Madison. And we go to the top of the third inning. Battle of 2 teams that tied atop the Class 2A3 district standings, 4-1. You would expect this to be a close game. So far, it's exactly what we got.
405-761-4808.
All right, welcome back to the top of the third inning.
It keeps cutting in and out. We just can't get it connected. I don't know. Yeah. Just tell them we're having issues with it connecting right now.
All right, welcome back. Again, we're having some connection issues. Can't rely upon internet. Sometimes it works really good, sometimes it doesn't. Hotspot's just having a little bit of issues so far, but if it does kind of freeze up, we just encourage you to refresh that stream and it should come back once we get everything connected back up. Go to the top of the third inning. Alyssa Gomez leads off the top of the third here for Lady Comets. Alyssa's been one of the bright spots here for the Comet offense so far this season. Batting from that left-hand slide with her slapping. Has been doing a really good job, solid job of slapping the ball with some pop and some power. Hit a walk-off slap home run to get the victory over Fairview in their first game last week. 1-0 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pitch is up high, good take there. 3 balls, 1 strike for Alyssa. So far, neither team has had a base runner through the first 2 innings. See if Alyssa can find a way on base. Pitch, ball 4, taken up high. Good at bat there by Alyssa Gomez to lay off those pitches Ball up a little high. Now we're going to have second baseman, freshman Alyssa Hell.
And here's a situation Coach Hanna talked about the other day. You get runners on. What are we going to do in this situation? Got to try to advance runners here, avoid getting those easy outs.
A good opportunity here. I would anticipate Alyssa to be given the signal to lay down the sacrifice bunt.
Advance the runner.
Takes first pitch in there for strike one. So Alyssa reaches by the fielder's choice. Got one out as Gomez was thrown out at second base on a 1-6 put out. Dallenberg, 9-hole batter up to bat for the Lady Comets. First pitch, foul ball down the third baseline. Good hit there by Dallenberg. Throws the second base by the shortstop in time to get the force out. 6-2 or 6-4 on the put out for the second out. Nice play. That shortstop's had a pretty good game so far. One thing you might want to see is just maybe slide just a little bit quicker there if you're listening. Just slid just a half second late, but still a really strong play by that shortstop to get that put out at second.
That's a tough play there. You get your glove down, turn your body around like that, get that throw for the out.
2 outs, back to the top of the lineup here for Callie Kirkshaw. First pitch swinging, foul ball. One thing I do like about what the Comets are doing so far is it seems like they're really being aggressive early in the count. Another batter there that swings at the very first pitch. Go out there and be the aggressor. Throw down to first, not in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. To try to get a base hit. Sometimes when she comes up to bat, she'll bat from the left side. Just kind of depends on the situation in the game, depending upon which side of the plate she bats from. First pitch. Called for strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Got 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Sophie with the swing and the miss. 2 strikes. Comets with the chance here in the top of the third. Need to make something happen here with 2 outs and try and score the run.
The way Maddie Hamilton's been pitching this season, any run, it's a big run for this team.
Off the fifth to the second baseman. Ball down. Throws it to first. Not in time. The Comets get on the scoreboard first. 1-0. Sometimes it's not about how hard you hit it. It's just about just getting the barrel on the ball and just running as hard as you can to make something happen. Good job there by Sophie. Got jammed a little bit, but hustled down the line. Outran the throw to be called safe at first, and that pushes across the first run of the game for either team. Comets won.
Good things happen when you put the ball in play.
First pitch to Sierra was up high for ball 1. Again, we got runners at first and second. 2 outs. Ground ball. Fielded by the shortstop, tosses it over to the second baseman for the force out. The Comets get some runners on base and make something happen to get 1 run. So we go to the bottom of the third inning. Lady Comets up 1-0.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt.
All right, welcome back. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Lady Comets push across the first run of the game to take a 1-0 lead in this pivotal Class 2A District 3 showdown between the two teams that are tied atop the leaderboard, Ampo and Hinton. Again, good job that last inning. Just good start to the top of the third. You know, Alyssa Gomez starts with a walk. And then the Comets did a good job of just getting the bat on the ball. The last inning, Lady Comets did not have any strikeouts. Everybody got out via a putout. The more you put the bat on the ball, the more chances you have for an error and mistakes and runs to be scored. So Peterson, right fielder, is going to lead off the game, or lead off the bottom of the third inning. Or excuse me, number 5, Shat, is going to lead off. She hits one to the right center gap. Going around first, going to try for 2. Throw comes in from Sophie into the second base. Got her out! Nice throw there by Sophie Barrett. On the 8-6 put out, good tag there by Hannah DeVinny.
She got a little too aggressive there. Tried to stretch that into 2.
Yeah, try to take a single in to make it a double.
A little bit of a blue pit there. That when it's shallow like that, it's, especially in center field, it's tough to stretch that into 2. Good defense there by the Comets.
First out, 1 out. It's going to go down in the scorebook as a single with an 8-6 put out. Number 25, Peterson, up to bat. First pitch is called ball 1. Called strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. 25, Peterson up to bat, right fielder. Going to be called ball 2, up and in on Peterson. Pitch, ground ball.
Up the gap.
Up the diving second baseman Alyssa Hell for another hit. That's two at bats so far in this inning. That's 2 hits. Even though the last batter got out, that would be counted as a single. So two batters so far in the bottom of the third inning with 2 hits. Runner on first. Up to bat now for Ampo is number 15, Stewart, the designated player.
We got a pinch runner in for Ampo at first. We don't have a number.
Let's see if Ampo looks to maybe play some small ball right here and try to advance the runner to second.
And showing bunt there.
Or 15, Stewart up to bat. Bats on the left side. Looks like she's going to be one of those left-handed batters that likes to slap and bunt, use her speed to her advantage. Second pitch, takes a step towards the plate. Called strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike for MJ. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the third inning. Pitch, ground ball to third base, fielded by Charlie Van Huss, throws it over across the diamond to first. In time to get the out. Nice play there by Charlie.
2 outs.
2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup. White, shortstop, coming up to bat. First inning, she hit a pop fly to Sierra Weathers for the first out of the game for Ampo. see if the Lady Comets can get out of this thing with no damage done after a couple of hits this inning so far. MJ. Pitch. Called. Strike one on the inside corner. No balls. One strike. Again, the tying run is at second base.
Time call.
Batter calls time, steps out of the plate. A little gamesmanship going on right here between MJ and the batter. Pitch, ground ball. Fielded well by DeVinny. He throws across the diamond.
Oh,
Not in time. Runner's called. Dropped by first base. Dropped over at first. Runner comes around to score.
that was going to be a close play at first, too.
Yeah, that was going to be a bang play. Again, not a very good hit, not a very strong hit. It was going to be a tough play.
It's a pretty smart base run in there.
Good base running there by that runner at second to take advantage of the mistake. So 2 outs.
Ampo's definitely getting aggressive this half inning.
Runner, first base on the move, still second.
It's a stolen base.
Harris. Carpenter up to bat here for Ampo. One to one, bottom of the third, runner at second. Carpenter tries to slap that ball down the left side of the field. Foul ball.
And this is their second time through the order, so they have seen her once this evening.
Yep, this is the second time. Anytime you see a team, good teams, they go second or third time around the batting order. You usually see some adjustments made by those batters. A little bit better at bats, a little bit better contact. I'm seeing that here so far from Ampo. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Ball was outside. Runner stealing from second to third. She gets the stolen base.
That's a close play at third.
Close play, but looked like the runner was in there. So now runner Harris, leadoff, is stolen second, stolen third. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Comets need to buckle down defensively right here and get out of this thing tied. Pitch. Pop foul over third base head. And one thing you want to do right here if you're the Comets, you want to make sure you're strong defensively. She's looking to just get this ball down on the ground and use her speed and the fact that she's in motion when she makes contact to her advantage. Pitch, ground ball. Going to be caught foul by Callie Kirkshoff. We'll do it all again. Again, Nate, that's one thing we've seen so far this game. A lot of pitches, a lot of foul balls by Ampo.
You're not going to see very many low-quality at-bats from the Sampo squad this evening, that's for sure.
2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, fielded off Van Hess left, throws it across the diamond to first. Not in time. Runner safe at first. The runner at third is going to come home and score.
And a smart base running there at third, too.
Yeah, good base running there by that third baseman to not go on the initial hit.
Keep an eye on the play, be smart, have the hesitation, and then make the run at home on the throw to first.
Again, that's one of those things that those left-handed batters do. I mean, they just put a lot of pressure on you defensively. Any little bobble, any little mistake, you're just not going to probably have time to throw them out. So,
and you said it there best there at in that position. Defense, defense, defense. All about clean defense. Trying to work that third out.
Yeah, it's one of those keys to the game we talked about was, clean defense. Relying on our pitching and our defense, which has carried us so far in district play, and we got to shore it up right here and button down our defense, and let's see if we can't get out of this thing with minimal damage. 3-hole Harris coming up to bat. Plays catcher for Ampo. First pitch. Pop fly to second base. Alyssa Hell gets under it, calls it, catches it. So after 3 innings, Amber Pocasset takes a 2-1 lead.
Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Versatile Networks can handle all.
All right, welcome back. Some upcoming Hinton activities we want to make everyone aware of. This Thursday, softball will be taking on Cordell. That game will be at Hinton, beginning at 4:30. Friday night, the Comet football team, 1-0, won their first game of the season this past Friday night at Walters. This Friday night, Hinton will be taking on the Hennessy Eagles. Pre-game with Mr. Allen and Mr. Holman will start about 6:45. We encourage everyone to tune in to HintonComets.tv, powered by Squirtle.
Gonna be a good old time.
Then Saturday, Comet softball will be taking on Calumet at home, beginning at 11 o'clock. So encourage everyone to get out and support our athletic programs. If you can't make it to the game, then encourage you to tune in to HintonComets.tv for the games that will be broadcast. Devaney, the 4-hole batter, is going to lead off here at the top of the 4th inning. First pitch, changeup, fouled off, out of play. It's going to be strike 1. Again, encourage you to go check out HintonComets.tv. Go check out the tab under broadcast schedule. You'll see the games that will be broadcast. Not only games, but we're going to broadcast various other school activities. Veterans Day assembly, graduations, concerts. Really highlight all that Hinton Schools has to offer. Pitch is up high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Hannah. If you're interested in advertising with HintonComets.tv, get a hold of Jared Holman at the high school and he'll get you started. Ball 2 on Hannah. Good job of laying off those high waist pitches. Ball 3. Again, Nate, this is how that last inning started. Leadoff walk kind of led to some base runners for the Comets and led to the first run of the game for us. Let's see how this inning plays out if we can get the leadoff runner on base. Called strike 2 on the inside corner, right at the knees. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count on Hannah. Something's going to happen here. See what happens. Pitch fouled off. Again, another pretty good pitch on the inside corner. Kind of jammed her up a little bit, but good job there by Hannah, just getting that barrel off just enough to get a piece of it and foul it off. Again, let's see if the Comets can do a little bit like Ampo's been doing and get a lot of foul balls and a lot of foul. Make this pitcher throw some extra pitches. Ball 4. Again, all happened because of the foul ball on the pitch just before that. Causes that next pitch to be a ball and get the base runner on first base. MJ.
I believe that's back-to-back innings of the leadoff walk.
It is. It's back-to-back innings that the leadoff batters reached via a walk. Last inning, that led to us scoring a run. Let's see what happens here this inning. First pitch to Madison, taken for ball 1 up high. Comets are doing a really good job of laying off that rise ball.
Yep.
Pitch, ground ball to the shortstop. She fields it, tosses it to second base. Second baseman couldn't come up with the catch. Tried to throw it before she caught it, and that's going to be an error. So Madison reaches on the fielder's choice, and Hannah Devaney was safe at second on the E4. Coach Muncie for Amber Pocasset is going to take a stroll to the mound and go talk to his team and try to settle them down a little bit. Charlie Van Huss will be the batter coming up for the Comets. Again, we got no outs, 2 runners on base. Down 1 run. Let's see if Coach Hannah, if he puts a play on here, maybe might have Charlie look to lay down a bunt.
Try to advance both runners over to the
try
scoring position.
Yeah, try to put both runners in scoring position with 1 out. Especially with Alyssa Gomez coming up to bat next. Alyssa's been one of the girls that's been seems like in a lot of games I've seen that been pretty consistent from that left side of hitting that good hard slap base hit to left field. Let's see.
Move them over, get them in scoring position, let your bats do the job.
First pitch, ground ball to second base. Second base gets interference, he bobbles it. Nobody's got a chance to get it out. Everybody is safe on another E. Second error of the inning for the Amber Pocasset defense.
It turns out those keys to the game might apply to both teams this evening on
Yeah,
defense.
we talked about it. Limit errors. And so far, both teams have had a few errors, but this inning, it's Ampo that's making all the mistakes defensively. Comets, bases loaded with no outs.
It's a chance to turn to a big inning right here.
See if the Comets can get a crooked number this inning. It's always one of the things you want to do. When you're playing a good team, you want to have an inning where you can get a crooked number. That means you want to score 2 runs or more. Lady Comets, good chance here to do just that. 1 ball, no strikes on Alyssa. Line drive to the third baseman, caught, steps on first base, throws it over to first, not in time. Unfortunate play there for Hannah DeVinny. Not much she could do about that. Alyssa hit that ball as well as she could hit it to the third baseman. Third baseman caught it, stepped right on third base for a double play to pick off Hannah DeVinny at second base.
That is just a tough double play.
Just a tough double play. Not much you can do about that. You know, that's just one of those just tough plays that happens in fast pitch softball. Lady Comets, runners at first and second, 2 outs. Alyssa Hill up to bat. Pitch taken for ball 1 up high. Yeah, that last play, that's just a slow pitch double play. Not much you can do about it. Great hit, but again, third baseman caught it, took 1 step onto the base for the double play. Pop fly to the shortstop, comes in, catches it. The Comets, bases loaded, no outs. Tough play. Come away with no runs on a couple of errors by the Ampo defense. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Scores 2-1. Ampo's on top.
Your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
All right, welcome back to the bottom of the 4th inning. Lady Comets back out on defense. Amber Pocasset with the 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Leading off the inning here for Ampo will be number 7, Muncie, to be followed by number 2, Keeling, and number 18, Hicks. In the bottom of the 2nd, Muncie led off with the pop fly to Weathers at first base for an out. First pitch is taken for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Comets relying upon freshman Madison Hamilton in the circle. Last inning, Ampo got a couple of hits. Ball 2. Did get a couple of hits last inning. Also had a couple of errors on the Comets defensively, and it led to them scoring 2 runs, giving them the 2-1 lead here in the 4th inning. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch. Called strike 1 on the inside part of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike on number 7. Pitch is outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Again, the Comets. Charlie Van Huss at third base, handed to Vinny at shortstop, Alyssa Hill second base, Sierra Weathers at first. Pitch called, strike 2, right down the pipe for the second strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The battery is MJ Hamilton, freshman, and senior Callie Kirchhoff. Pitch, pop fly towards second base. Gomez comes in a couple steps, makes a catch for the first out of the inning on a 9U put out. 1 out.
And good job battle back in at that, not give up a leadoff walk.
Yeah, absolutely. Good job there by MJ to settle in and dig deep in right there and get the first out after falling behind 3-1. Number 11.
Ball one.
Ball one. Ball was up high. Keeling up to bat. Ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. First time Keeling was up to bat, she hit a pop fly to Sophie Barrett in center field for the first out or second out of the second inning. Called strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. On Keeling. Pop fly towards first baseman Sierra Weathers. She takes about 3 steps up, makes the catch for the second out. See, third pop fly that Sierra Weathers has hit. It's telling you that MJ's doing a good job of hitting that outside corner. Up to bat for the Panthers is number 18, Hicks. First at bat, she struck out. Pitch. Called strike one. So far for the game, have not been a lot of strikeouts by either team. Ground ball towards first baseman. Weathers fields it. Going to toss it over to Hale for covering first base.
Out.
In time for the out. Nice job there by Alyssa Hale to cover on that play for the putout, the 3-4 putout. We head to the top of the 5th inning. It's a 2-1 ball game.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, welcome back. We're on to the 5th inning. Lady Comets trail 2-1. Get both teams come into this game tied atop the district leaderboard with a record of 4-1. Hinton's loss was this past Saturday 1-0 at Ampo, where Ampo's loss was at Texoma.
It was in a doubleheader?
In a doubleheader. I believe Texoma beat Ampo 6-3 the first game, and then Ampo won 10-1 the second game. Hinton will be heading to Texoma middle of September. Nice little 4.5 hour trip.
And this is the first of the home and home. They'll play Ampo at home and, on September 8th, I believe.
I think that's right. So, again, you know,
a lot of season left.
lot of district games left. Again, the district standings will determine your playoff pairings and where you go. Demi Dallenberg leading off the top of the 5th inning. Demi, her first at bat in the 3rd inning, got a little slap base hit single. Starts off right here with the ground ball to the pitcher. She fields it, throws it to first base in time for the out, 1-3 put out. Again, that's 2 pretty solid at bats there for Demi Dallenberg.
That's good hustle there too.
Yeah, great hustle. That's just a good solid. It's just a good play. You know, any little bobble, any little mistake by that pitcher, and she would have been safe. So good hit, but good play by the defense. Overall, just good softball. Now we'll Comets back up to the top of the lineup. Kirkshaw, so far Callie today is 1 for 2. She had a single into the right center field gap her last at bat. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Ampo has changed pitchers. Take a pitch also up high for ball 2. One thing I'll give the Comets a really good job. They've been very disciplined on the high fastballs today. They've not swung at them. The umpire's not calling them and done a good job of laying off that pitch. Ball 3. See if the Comets can get a base runner here in the 5th inning. Called. Strike one on the outside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. Well, if you're right here, if you're Cali, you're sitting on your pitch. Dead red on your pitch. If you get one you like and man, this is a good time to just uncork a
Green light.
Green light special right here if you're Cali. Pitch. Popped up.
Playable.
Catcher's coming back trying to catch it at the pitch, and she makes the catch. Nice play there by the catcher to get the put out in the second out here of the top of the 5th inning.
That's just a good play to turn back there to the ball and
I don't think anybody realizes just how difficult of a catch that is to come from a squatting position with all that gear in the mask, to get rid of the mask, and not only that, you have a glove that's not really designed to catch pop flies and all that spin, and to hang on and to make that play is not that easy to do.
And on the move, nonetheless.
And by the way, you got a fence you might hit too. So nice play by the Ampo catcher. 2 outs. Sophie Barrett up to bat. First pitch is taken for strike one. You'll notice this time Sophie with nobody on base. She's going to bat from the left-handed side. So you're going to look right here and see if she can get an opportunity to lay down a slap bunt and use her speed and being in motion to her advantage to try to get the hit. Second pitch taken for ball 1 up high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here for the Comets. Pitch popped up to the third baseman, right in the glove for the 3rd out of the top of the 5th inning. Nothing doing there for the Comets in the top of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ampo 2, Hinton 1.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to...
All right, welcome back. Comets take the field here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here in district action at Ampo. And we want to remind everybody that this Friday night, Hinton Comet football team will be traveling to Hennessy to take on the Eagles. Hinton Comets come off a season opening win at Walters, 28-12. Coach Potter's excited about team this year. Talked to them today at school. Said they've had 2 really good days at practice, trying to clean up some of the things some of the mistakes they made last week, especially in relation to fumbling the football. Trying to clean that up for this Friday night. We encourage everyone to tune in about 6:45 for the pregame show with Nate and Jared.
And I believe Hennessy won their season opener too, so both teams undefeated going.
Both teams going, yes sir. Both teams. Hennessy beat Crescent, so both teams undefeated going into the second game of the season. All right, back to action. Number 5 for Ampo up to bat. Shat, bottom of the 5th inning. 1 strike. Called strike 2 on the inside corner. Good two pitch combination there for Maddie. Went outside corner to start the bat and went right on the inside corner there for the second pitch. See what she does here. Maybe look to.
She's really starting to settle in here too.
Yeah. Good rise ball. Ball's hit pretty well to Sophie in center field. Sophie, good play. Good play there by Sophie Barrett. Good first step. Read the ball off the bat. That ball was hit pretty well.
Tracked that well.
Sophie read it off the bat well, tracked it down, made that look pretty easy for the first out of the bottom of the 5th inning. Number 25, Peterson up to bat for Ampo. Peterson's a new pitcher for Ampo that came in on the top of the 5th inning. First pitch, taking ball 1 up high. Second pitch, taken outside for ball 2. One of the things we talked a little bit about last inning, so far for this game for both teams combined, there's only been 3 strikeouts. Both teams have really done a good job of putting the bat on the ball and forcing the defense to make plays to get them out.
Yeah, a lot of contact outs.
Nice pitch there by MJ on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Fouled off, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This girl here's got a pretty big swing at the plate.
Yeah, she's definitely getting her money's worth right here. And you want to be careful not to miss anything over the plate here if you're MJ. Keep it on the corners, inside corner, outside corner. Pitch, fouled off.
Good pitch there.
Another good pitch. Peterson last at bat had a good base hit to right center field for a single. Last at bat was kind of got the last inning going for Ampo when they scored their 2 runs. Pitch popped up.
Playable.
Weathers calls everybody off, gets underneath it, makes the catch for the 2nd out. On a 3-U put out, 2 outs. Number 15, Stewart up to bat for Ampo. The 9-hole, designated player. That means she's only designated to be a batter. She doesn't play defense. First pitch, taken for strike 1. Against Stewart, another one of those left-handed slappers. You'll notice when she starts moving right about the time that MJ releases the ball, she gets her motion. She's looking to slap the ball on the ground and use her speed to her advantage. Pitch, ball 1.
Low and away.
Low and away. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Quick pace of play this evening, too. You get lots of contact outs, quick outs.
Pop fly just over third baseman's head, but just on the left side of the foul line. So that's a foul ball for the 2nd strike. Yeah, this has been a very well played game. Both teams defensively have made a few errors, but for the most part, a lot of strikes, a lot of hits.
You can kind of feel it in the atmosphere. You can tell there's a first place on the line here this evening.
Yep. Pitch, foul ball. Callie almost came up with that foul tip for the strikeout. Couldn't quite do it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll do it all again. Pitch. Another foul ball out of play. We'll do it all again. This is one thing I will give Ampo batters a lot of credit in this game. They have done a really good job of fouling off a lot of pitches, battling at the plate. And, you know, for the most part, MJ has hung right in there with them and battled right there with them. Good pitch right there on the inside corner, changing the location of the pitch for ball 2.
Not really any easy outs this evening.
No, there's not been any easy outs, but MJ and the Comet defense is hang tough, and they're hanging right there with them. Pitch, ground ball to shortstop advantage. He fields it, throws it across the diamond. Not in time. Again, you see right there the speed used to their advantage. Such a tough play when that ball gets on the ground for a left-handed slapper to throw them out. So Ampo has a runner at first base on the single. Back to the top of the lineup. White comes up to bat. Last inning she hit a ground ball that wasn't quite handled cleanly by the Comet defense. Reached via an error. Scored one of the 2 runs. Runners on the move. Still second base. I believe that's the 3rd stolen base of the game for Ampo.
I was going to say it's some more aggressive base running.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. When the batter comes up, you'll notice he swung at that pitch. He had no intention of hitting that ball. That swing was purely a defensive swing to try and just distract the catcher just enough to maybe not make a good throw down to second and work to their favor. Runner at second. Runner on throw, move again. Stolen another base. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at third base here for Ampo.
Comet's got to be careful here. Ball in plays. We could have another run scored.
Leadoff batter White up to bat for Ampo. Pitch, ground ball to Van Huss, off a glove. Everybody's going to be safe and move up 60 feet. Ampo takes a 3-1 lead.
The game's been so far won and lost along that third base line this evening.
Yeah, it's just, again, you just see what happens when you put the bat on the ball. Again, neither team is striking out today. Put the bat on the ball, puts a lot of pressure on that defense to be perfect. And if you're not quite perfect, mistakes happen, and that leads to mistakes, leads to errors. Runner stealing second base, throw down from Kelly, safe. Hannah just couldn't quite hang on to that throw. Would have had her had she been able to hang on to it, but couldn't quite hang on to the ball, so runner steals second base.
Looks like she just dropped it there on the
just
tag.
Right at the last second. Girl slid in and just kind of knocked the ball out of her glove. 1 strike.
Chases that one.
Carpenter, so far, Carpenter is 1 strikeout. Ground ball to third. Got 2 strikes here. Again, notice here, another left-handed slap hitter. Just looking to get the ball on the ground and see if she can't use her speed to make something happen. Ground ball, fielded there by Charlie. Throws it over to first base in time.
Good play by Sierra there.
Good play by Sierra to handle that throw. Comets, 5-3 put out. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Ampo adds 1 run to their lead. It's 3-1.
What a land company should be. A client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you are looking for your dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
All right, welcome back here to the top of the 6th inning. Ampo has a 3-1 lead over the Comets. Kind of like Mr. Allen said, this game has kind of really been a lot of action over on the third baseline for both teams. Last inning, Comets had bases loaded with no outs and hit a ball by Alyssa Gomez about as well as she could hit it. Third baseman didn't even have to move, just raised her glove up, made the catch, stepped on third base for a pivotal double play. Kind of took the momentum away from the Comets. Last inning, let's see if Sierra Weathers, 3-hole batter here, junior, can get the Lady Comets started off right. Again, really appreciate everyone that's tuning in with us. All games are archived so far through 1 softball game and 1 football game. We've had over 3,500 people that have viewed our streams. We really appreciate everyone checking us out. Encourage you to keep checking on HintonComets.tv and checking our broadcast schedule and our archive games.
Not only a lot of followers, she was some unique followers from different states in the United States as well.
Sierra squares up, bunts. Ball was fouled up, caught by the first catcher. That's going to be an out.
That's another tough out.
And just drop that barrel of the bat down just enough to get that bunt instead of it going down. You want that angle of the bat to stay above your hands. Trying to bunt that ball down the first baseline, which was a good decision, a good play, a good call. Just got to keep the barrel above her hands so that angle of the bat gets the ball down instead of popping up. Devaney comes up to bat. First pitch is inside for ball 1. See if Hannah can get us going here. Pitch taken for ball 2 up high. 2 balls, no strikes on the sophomore shortstop.
Like you said, Comets continue to laying off those pitches up.
Yeah, they've done a really good job all game of laying off that high pitch, making that pitcher throw strikes. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch was on the inside part of the plate for a strike, right at the kneecap. And maybe the first time all game that we've kind of went around on that high pitch. She tried to stop her swing, just couldn't quite stop that momentum. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Judging by that swing, we might have been expecting something else there.
Yeah, I think she was looking for a different pitch. Hit changeup, hits it hard to the third baseman. Again, third baseman just raises her glove up, makes the catch. That's 2 balls this game the Comets have hit about as well as they could have.
Just smoked that ball on third baseline,
yeah,
right?
I mean, that's just not much you can do about that. Sometimes it's just that's how the game goes. That's 2 good hits, and the third baseman has just give her credit for making the catch, but she really is just in the right place at the right time. MJ up to bat. Ball 1 taken low and in. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good pitch there.
Good pitch, little drop ball, kind of down at the bottom of the zone. Swung on and missed. Good cut there, big swing, just a little bit above that ball right there by MJ. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
She's got that pitch down just a little bit.
Yep. See if MJ can make something happen here with 2 strikes. Swung on and missed for strike 3. One thing that we've talked about, that's only the second strikeout of the game so far for the Comets. Only the 4th strikeout combined between both teams. Both teams offensively have done a good job of putting the bat on the ball. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Ampo 3, Comets 1. All right, welcome back here to the bottom of the 6th inning. So quick game reset. Ampo has a 3-1 lead. Comets staying with their same defense. MJ is in the circle. Van Hussett, third base. Devaney at shortstop. Hell at second base. Weathers at first. Left field is Allie Bristow. Center fielder is Sophie Barrett. And Alyssa Gomez playing right. Coming up to bat for Ampo will be their 3-hole, number 33, Harris. So far, she's 0 for 2 for the game. Last at bat, she had to pop up to Alyssa at second base. One thing you want to do right here if you're the Comets, you want to no mistakes and try to just keep this a 3-1 game because top of the 7th coming up. See if the Comets can get out of this and finish strong defensively here in this inning. First pitch, called strike 1.
Like you said, we want to keep that 2-run game. You get a runner on, you get a walk, and the tying runs at the plate.
Yeah, lots of ways you can score 2 runs. Second pitch, popped up into the right center field gap. Gomez gets underneath it, calls everyone off, hits her glove, can't come up with the catch. Runner's going to advance to second. Throws into Devaney at shortstop, misses it. Off her glove, goes into center field. Runner's going to advance all the way to third base. Harris is going to advance all the way to third base on a couple of errors there by the Lady Comets on that at bat.
We got to focus here.
Again, you don't want to give them free bases and free outs. They're too good of a team to give free chances to. So Ampo with the runner at third base. Nobody out. Number 7, Muncie up to bat so far for the game. Muncie's 0 for 2 with 2 pop-ups. First pitch, squares around, lays a bunt down. Foul ball. Fielded there by Van Huss. Had the old-fashioned suicide squeeze on right there. Runner at third base was running on the pitch. Let's see if they continue playing aggressive and trying to execute that small ball game here.
That's something that Coach Hannah talked about before the game. This team is really good at executing small ball. It's one of their strengths.
They really haven't, other than just maybe a couple of slap hits, they really haven't had a chance this game to execute a lot of small ball. Comets have done a pretty good job of keeping them off base. I believe that's the first runner that Ampo's got on base at second or third with no outs this whole game. Again, let's see. Oh, no balls, 1 strike on the batter. Let's see if the bunt's still on. Swings away, pops it up. It's going to be just out of play. Pretty close to Mr. Allen there to make that catch. No balls, 2 strikes on the batter. See what happens right here. No balls, 2 strikes. Need MJ to bring her best pitch right here, see if you can't get a strikeout. Pitch, call, swung and missed. Good pitch right there by MJ. Just what we needed there to get that first out of this inning.
Not the best attempt there by number 7.
No, that was, again, if you notice in that swing, I think all she was really trying to do was hit a ground ball to the second base. That would have scored the run, but again, not a very good swing.
Look a bit more like a chop than a swing there.
Yeah. Squares around, gets the bunt down, runner's coming home, tosses it to first base, got to be safe. Everyone advances 60 feet. There you see that small ball execution there for Ampo. Bunt down to the first baseman. Good bunt. Didn't have a play at the plate. By the time they got turned around and tried to make the play to first, was no play at first. So runner at first base. Ampo 4, Comets 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Let's see if Ampo. They called the runner. Runner at first was out. I'm sorry, I couldn't see. The umpire was in my line of vision there. Couldn't see him, so we got 2 outs. Nobody on. Number 18, Hicks up to bat. Pop fly. Good effort there by Sierra to try to make that diving catch. Couldn't quite come up with it. Good effort there by Sierra to try to make that play. So far for this game, Hicks is 0 for 2. Have a timeout. They're going to do a little repair of first base.
And as that's going on, we remind everyone this Friday, some Hinton Comet football action. We'll be playing on the road at Hennessy. The game starts at 7 o'clock. Stream will start at 6:45 for your pregame kickoff. Both teams are 1-0, looking to stay undefeated as we head into week 1 of the season. So once again, come and check us out. Just another reminder that if you happen to miss any games, you can always go on HintonComets.tv, check out the rewind, and all of the games are available there to watch whenever you want on any device, as long as you go to HintonComets.tv, powered by Squirtle or the Squirtle app.
Yeah, and you know, here lately, I think our stream has been a whole lot better. I really think that our hot spot was just in the sun when we started this game. I think it just got overheated. But anytime you're watching the game, if your screen freezes or you happen to lose the stream, just give us a minute to get it started back up, and we'll get it reset, get it back going.
You might say that hot spot was hot in a
spot. The hot
spot
was literally a hot spot.
It was hot in a spot.
Well played. Well played, Nate. No balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Hicks here in the bottom of the 6th inning, 4-1 game. Ampo's on top. 2 outs. Pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. Good job there by MJ to get the strikeout. We head to the top of the 7th inning. Lady Comets need to score 3 runs to stay in the game.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at...
All right, we want to welcome you back here into the top of the 7th inning. Lady Comets down 3 runs. Need to find a way here to score 3 to force the bottom of the 7th inning. Of course, ideally, you'd like to score 4 to take a lead into the bottom of the 7th, but got to score 3 first. Comets are going to be led off here by freshman Charlie Van Hust, to be followed by Gomez, and then third batter of this inning will be Alyssa Help. And one thing got to remember about this game, Alyssa Gomez back in the 4th inning had one of the better hits of this game for the Lady Comets, even though that she got out. It was a well played ball right at the third baseman, so definitely are excited to see her come to bat, try to make something happen here for the Comets here in the top of the 7th inning. And we're set to get started here in the 7th inning. Van Huss. First pitch on the way. Fouled off. Again, I love the fact Charlie come right out of the gate right there, aggressive. Being aggressive, looking at that first pitch. Got a good pitch, just couldn't quite get it down into fair territory, but good contact. Give her some confidence here in this at-bat. Take a pitch.
Off speed.
Little change up. Good take right there. That ball was down low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This pitcher here for Ampo is mixing in a good variety of pitches.
Yeah, she's pretty much just mixes a fastball and change up. Tries to move it. Again, you'll notice both Ampo pitchers whole game have thrown that kind of I don't know if it's a rise ball or just they kind of pitch that fastball up high. The Comets have done a good job really the whole game of not swinging at it, forcing them to come bring that ball down into the strike zone. Ball 3. Good try there by Charlie to try to sneak one in, but just ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Again, you'll notice those last 2 pitches, though, Nate, both of them were up high, and Charlie laid off. And she's going to force that pitcher to throw a strike, which just makes it, means you're going to have a lot more hittable pitch, laying off those high fastballs. Swung on and missed for strike 2, full count.
That's a good pitch to battle back in there.
Yeah, good job there by Peterson there for Ampo to come in there with the strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Something's going to happen here on this pitch. Let's see what Charlie can make happen here for the Comets.
That 3-1 pitch has gotten some swing and misses.
Fouled off. Good job there by Charlie. So far in this at-bat, she's had 2 good swings and 2 foul balls. I'd like to think that'd give her some confidence here to maybe if you get another pitch in the zone to get one squared away and get a base hit to start this inning. Pitch, ground ball. Second baseman backhands it. Plants that back foot, throws it over to first base in time for the first out. 4-3 put out. Good at bat though there by Charlie. Pretty good play by that second baseman from the backhand snag there to throw her out at first base for the first out. Gomez steps up to the plate for the Comets. So far, Alyssa's had a pretty good day offensively. She led off the 3rd inning with a walk. First pitch called for strike 1. And then in the 4th inning, again, we've talked about it so far, really the pivotal inning of the game for the Comets. Gomez with a solid line drive shot to the 3rd baseman who fielded it, stepped on the bag for a double play. Pop fly, foul ball down the 3rd baseline. No balls, 2 strikes. Really, look back, that was kind of a key moment in this game. Lady Comets had no outs, bases loaded, ended up not scoring any runs. But it wasn't because of a lack of a good solid hit. If that ball gets past the 3rd baseman, the Comets were going to score at least 2 runs off that hit. No balls, 2 strikes. Change up. Call, strike 3.
Woo, what a man.
Good pitch right there. Just kind of buckled Alyssa at the knees. 2 outs. It's only the 3rd strikeout of the game so far for the Comets. Again, the Comets have done a pretty good job of putting the bat on the ball.
This one, it's one of those instances we talk about. The score does not really depict how the Comets have played offensively this evening. They've had a very good evening offense, some very solid quality at bats. They've battled hard.
Alyssa Hale up to bat. First pitch called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Here in the top of the 7th, Lady Comets down to their last out, down 4-1. Swung on and miss for strike 2. Comets down to their last strike of the game. And this is where you want to just hang tough, find a way to put the barrel on the ball, make something happen. Pitch. Swung on and miss for strike 3, and that'll be the ball game. As the Class 2A District 3 battle between the 2 teams that were tied atop the district standings. Ampo comes out atop 4-1 in the first matchup. They will meet up again, I believe, next week at Hinton.
September 8th.
September 8th. That game will be at Hinton and will be streamed for those that can't make it. So as we sign off, Hinton gets beat 4-1. We encourage everyone to tune in this Friday night for Hinton versus Hennessy football. Pre-game to start at 6:45.